you are a mouse chaser and if you occasionally spend a lot on flight tickets, shopping, and dining, the KrisFlyer UOB card is a must-have addition to your card collection. That's why in this video, we'll be going through everything you need to know about the KrisFlyer UOB card, such as what's so good about the card, are there annual fees, how does this card compare to other cards, and of course, what are the sign-up gifts. But before that, do join my 10,000 members Telegram chat group to discuss or ask any questions that you may have. First up, in order to be eligible for the KrisFlyer UOB card, you need to be at least 21 years old and must have an annual income requirement of $30,000, which is pretty easy to hit, yeah? Otherwise, you can also qualify by placing a $10,000 fixed deposit with UOB. Similar to most entry-level cards, the KrisFlyer UOB card has an annual fee of $196.20 for the principal card holder and $98.10 for every supplementary card that you have. The annual fees are waived for the first year, and after that, it is possible to waive subsequent annual fees as long as you consistently spend with the card. Otherwise, if you end up paying for the principal card's annual fees, you'll be awarded with 10,000 miles, which is equivalent to buying miles at 1.96 cents each, which is super not worth it, considering that you can easily buy miles from CardUp at anywhere between 1.1 to 1.83 cents each. The KrisFlyer UOB card awards 6 KrisFlyer miles for every $5 spent, whether it's in SGD or in foreign currency. So that's equivalent to 1.2 miles per dollar. And since this is a KrisFlyer co-branded card, all the miles that you earn will be directly credited to your KrisFlyer account, which is both good and bad. Good because it can help you save on transfer fees, which usually cost around $25. But it is also bad because your miles will now have a shorter validity period of just 3 years. This is already in your KrisFlyer account, whereas miles from other miles cards have a much longer shelf life, since you can keep the points in the card for a few years first before converting them into KrisFlyer miles. When compared to other general spend cards, this 1.2 miles per dollar earn rate puts the KrisFlyer UOB card right near the bottom of the list. For example, it loses to the UOB Premium Miles card, which awards 1.4 miles per dollar, and the DBS Altitude card, which awards 1.3 miles per dollar. And since this card earns miles in a $5 spending block, all your transactions are rounded down to the nearest $5, which will also result in some lost points. For example, if you spend $19.99, your transaction is rounded down to $15, and you only earn 1.2 miles per dollar for that $15, while the remaining $4.99 earns nothing. This makes it worse than other general spend cards, which also offer 1.2 miles per dollar but have a $1 spending block, like the HSBC Travel One card and the Standard Chartered Journey card. Then you'll be like,
so if the earn rate is so little, then get this card for what?
Here's why. This card gives an upsized earn rate of 3 miles per dollar for merchants that are related to the SIA group. This includes transactions with Singapore Airlines, Scoot, KrisShop, and the KrisPlus app. And the best part, there is no cap on the miles that can be earned. This is super useful for booking flight tickets, as you will easily bust the $1,000 rewards cap on most 4 miles per dollar cards, or even the $1,500 rewards cap on the DBS Women's World card. For example, just a normal Scoot economy flight to Japan with 3 travelers would already cost $1,500, not including additional baggage and airport tax. But here's where it gets even better. If you can spend at least $800 on SIA Group transactions, aka Singapore Airlines, Scoot, KrisShop, but excluding KrisPlus, in the card's membership year, you will also unlock the card's ability to earn an uncapped 3 miles per dollar on dining and food delivery, online shopping, online travel, and transport, which, by the way, covers both taxi rides as well as public transport. Pro tip: if you are unsure whether this card covers certain merchants, one easy way to check is via Haymax. For example, Din Tai Fung will earn 3 miles per dollar, whereas Candy Empire will only earn 1.2 miles per dollar. Sign up link down below if you don't have a Haymax account yet. Again, this 3 miles per dollar uncapped earn rate makes it super useful for big ticket items, such as buying a CB big expensive TV from Shopee. Now, even though this 3 miles per dollar sounds attractive, there's a tiny catch here, and that is the bonus miles, aka the extra 1.8 miles per dollar that you earn from dining, online shopping, online travel, and transport categories will only be credited to your KrisFlyer accounts 2 months after the end of the card membership year. So in some cases, you will only receive bonus miles 14 months after your spend. This comes with several issues. 1. You are forced to hold the card past the 1-year membership year, which may subject you to possible annual fees. 2. You won't know which points come from which transaction. And 3. You are exposed to miles devaluation risk, which means your miles are worth less and less every time there's a nerf. Next, besides the $3 miles uncapped earn rates, this card also comes with a few additional benefits. This card lets you redeem your KrisFlyer miles for exclusive KrisFlyer experiences, such as the recent F1 Sky Suite and the Cruise to Nowhere back in 2021. Third, you will get to enjoy a fast track to KrisFlyer Elite Silver status when you spend a minimum of $5,000 on SIA Group transactions, not including Kris Plus. This will give you some small perks, such as a 25% bonus on KrisFlyer miles, priority waitlist, complimentary seat selection, and so on. Fourth, you will get some nice to have Scoot privileges when you book your Scoot tickets with the card, such as priority boarding and check-in extra 5 kg luggage allowance when you purchase at least 20 kg of baggage, and complimentary standard seat selection. Though, make sure to book your Scoot tickets through a dedicated Scoot portal to enjoy these benefits. Fifth, you will also get some useful vouchers, such as a $20 Kris Shop rebates voucher when you spend a minimum of $120 every calendar quarter, a $15 Grab Ride voucher limited to 1 redemption per half yearly, first 1,000 redemptions per month, and a $15 Changi Wi-Fi voucher limited to 1 redemption per half yearly. Last but not least, since this card is a MasterCard, it will also qualify for the Kris Plus monthly MasterCard challenges, which will give you some discounts when you meet the minimum spend requirements. However, since this card is a UOB card, instead of earning KrisFlyer miles at UOB dollar merchants, you will earn cashbacks in the form of UOB dollar instead. This includes places like Crystal Jade, Starbucks, and Toastbox. But don't scared. The good news is that you can bypass this issue by pairing the KrisFlyer UOB credit card with Instagram Amaze, which will now cause the merchant to be recorded differently, where instead of recording it as cold storage, it will now record as Amaze X cold storage, and you will now earn miles as per normal. Lastly, as for the sign-up rewards, from now to 31st August 2024, if you are new to UOB card holder, and if you sign up with my link down below, you will get up to 31,000 KrisFlyer miles when you spend a minimum of $2,000 within the first 60 days of card approval date. Though, this promotion will change from time to time, so just check the website for the latest promo, yeah? Anyway, hope you found this video useful. Remember to like, share and subscribe, as I'll be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday.